Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for Kay, and I apologize. I think that you said you posted something a while back and I missed it, so thank you for posting again. So let's take a look at your situation. You say, I am originally from Japan, went to a community college in California for 2.5 years, and I now go to a university in Massachusetts. My question is, how should I prepare to get over 115 out of 120 on the TOEFL Ibt in about 8 months? I have taken the test twice total in my life, and this is my score, my breakdown, and my goodness, you dramatically improved. Back in 2010, you got 50 out of 120, and 3 years later, wow, you got 94. You almost doubled your score. So it looks like in 2013, you had 26 on the reading, 23 on the listening, 24 on the speaking, and 21 on the writing. So you made improvements in all areas of the test. And what a remarkable thing. You went from 5 points out of 30 to 24 points out of 30 on the speaking section. So you say, considering the fact I got 94 12 months ago, and ever since last year, as you suggest to viewers, I have been reading books every day for about 45 to 60 minutes. I presume I presently could get 105 to 110, but I'm unsure about how I should prepare for the exam. I'm planning to take the TOEFL in 8 or 9 months in order to show my English proficiency to companies I want to work at. I'm planning to register in your course. I now want to know how you can help me get over 115 out of 120. Wow, my goodness. This is a tough question. I've had maybe 3 students, I think, over the last year get over 115, and I'm not sure how much of an effect I had in that. I mean, you have to have a lot of experience using the language, I think, and you can't just get that in an online TOEFL course, but it looks like you've already been doing that, right? It's 2014, so you've been really using language or English for about 4 years, right? So here's my recommendation for you. 3 things. Maybe 4 things. Let me write these down before I forget. So, number 1, I want to talk about reading just a little bit. 2, I want to talk about listening. 3, I want to talk about my online TOEFL course. And then 4, I want to talk about full-length Ibt practice test. I'm just writing this down to keep me focused. Okay, first of all, reading. You can't do much better than what you're doing now, right? So I'll just give you one more advice about the reading. Keep reading like you're doing. Now, focus on your notes. Take notes on the main and the most important supporting points. And then using those notes, you can practice speaking and writing about that information. So that's kind of a twist. You're doing the reading, but you're also practicing your integrated speaking and integrated writing proficiencies if you take that suggestion. Now with the listening, keep listening. Take about maybe 45 minutes a day whenever you get time. You can listen to news, documentary, history, and science programs, so do that also. When you're listening, like you did in the reading set with your reading practice, focus on your notes. Get the main point, most important supporting points of those listening passages, and then using your notes, you can practice writing or speaking about that information. So that's also going to help you for your integrated speaking and integrated writing proficiencies, right? So you'll keep making progress in those areas. Now, my online TOEFL course, I'm not going to recommend a specific study guide. What I recommend you, because you have so much time here, you got like 6 or 7 months to reach your goal. I have over 630 lessons in my vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking areas. If you go through all those lessons, that is going to give you a lot of practice. And what you can do is some of the lessons will be under your level. Other lessons will be at your level or over your level. And you want to focus on those lessons at or over your current level. So if you go to vocabulary lesson 1K and you find out that it's easy and you already understand it, skip it. Then go to the second lesson. Now, you should check out my vocabulary words. Probably you will already know the vocabulary words in my vocabulary lesson 3, but maybe vocabulary lesson 4, 5, and 6, those are 1,500 additional words. Maybe some of those words will be new to you, and make sure you learn them. That's going to be helpful. So I think maybe 45 to 60 minutes of reading practice, about the same amount of time in the listening. Try to spend maybe 1 to 2 hours in my online TOEFL course every day. And I think if you do this over the next few months, you will gradually continue to improve your academic English language proficiency. Especially, make sure you complete my pronunciation pretest, my independent and integrated speaking practice test, and also my independent and integrated writing practice test. You need to do better in the writing. I had somebody like UK about, 5-6 months ago, and his name was Rasa, and his writing score was about 22. He used my course for about 2 months, and he got 29 out of 30 on the writing section. He completed dozens of my independent and integrated writing practice tests, and he got better. He did. Now, I'm not saying you will get exactly the same results, right? I'm not promising anything here. Everybody's different. We don't learn the same way, but he did improve, and I definitely think you can continue to improve in the writing area, right? Think about it. If you got 9 more points or 8 points higher in the writing, that's going to put you already at about 103, right? So you definitely will do better if you improve that writing area, and maybe you can make some improvements in the other areas as well. All right, let's talk about the last idea, number 4. I do have at least 2 right now. I have 2 full-length Ibt practice sets that you can take. You might want to take one right when you begin my course, and then one right before you get ready to take the TOEFL Ibt. Now, these practice tests take about 4.5 hours. All 6 of your speaking tasks will be graded, and all 2 of your writing tasks will be graded. I've partnered with another website to offer this additional service for my course, and you can learn, once you become one of my students, Kay, you can learn more about my full-length Ibt practice test by going to section 8. The 8th section of my course will tell you more about that. All right, so let's kind of recap what I just said in the video here. I said continue doing your reading and your listening practice and taking notes and writing and speaking about that information. I also said spend maybe 1 to 2 hours a day if possible at my online TOEFL course. Go over all the lessons beginning with vocabulary, go all the way to speaking, and you will get better there. And then I also mentioned about my full-length Ibt practice test that you may want to take right in the beginning when you begin my course, and then take one right before you're ready to take the TOEFL Ibt. All right, thank you very much, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.